With its stunning scenery, world-class adventures, and great food, Switzerland has been at the top of our to-do list for years. This year, we finally made the trip.
Just landed from our red-eye flight.
We flew into Munich for this trip, and we'll be taking the train directly down to Lucerne for a few nights, then using Interlaken as a base for the rest of our time in Switzerland.
Made it into Zurich half an hour late, and that means we are hustling to get to our train to Lucerne.
And we made it.
Next stop, Lucerne. We made it to our first hotel, and we are in for the night. It's Monday morning now, and after a surprisingly good night's sleep, we're catching a 9 o'clock train down to Engleberg to go hike Mount Titlis. We have made it to Engleberg, and now we are heading up Mount Titlis.
To get to the top, we took a beautiful gondola ride up to Trubsee, then hopped on the world's only rotating gondola for the last scenic stretch to the top.
We made it up to the top of Titlis, and it is absolutely stunning up here. Just walked across the cliff walk, and now we're heading down to the glacier cave.
Next up, we hopped back into the Rotair and headed down to the adventure park at Trubsee.
Got lunch on the side of the mountain, cowbells in the distance, right beside the lake.
That chocolate is melting.
After exploring Mount Titlis, we came back to the city of Lucerne and still had enough daylight left to head over to the Lions of Lucerne statue and walk around the old town a little bit.
We finished the day with dinner at Fistern along the riverfront.
Yesterday was super hot. It was about 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really hot for a country with no air conditioning. So we decided to pull an audible today since it's going to be even hotter getting up into the 90s, and we're going to head straight to Interlaken to get some cooler weather. We made it to Interlaken and ran through the train station to get change and get a locker, and then hopped a train to Lauterbrunnen so that we can head up to the top of the mountain for a hike. After rushing between trains, we made it down to the Lauterbrunnen Valley, took a gondola up to the top, from there to Grutschalp, and then took a train from Grutschalp to Mürren, and finally took an inclined plane from Mürren up to Almtubel, where we had a delicious lunch. From Almtubel, we hopped on the North Face Trail, and we are now hiking along the slopes paralleling the Jungfrau, Monk, and Eiger peaks, and just taking in the views. It's warm out today, but it's not quite as hot as it would have been in the cities. After a ridiculously long 2-hour train ride, a broken down train, finally made the 20-minute train ride back from Lauterbrunnen, and now we have arrived in our Airbnb. We have a nice view out over the park in Interlaken, and it looks like the clouds are moving in for a storm. With thunderstorms overnight and rainy skies still today, our Via Ferrata tour was canceled, so we decided to get a jump start on Zermatt and head south to try and avoid the stormy skies. We made it all the way up the Gornergrat Railroad, and we have a beautiful view of the glacier, but unfortunately, over my shoulder there is the Matterhorn, and it is all shrouded in fog today. Beautiful afternoon though, and beautiful day to see the glaciers. It was definitely a little cloudy, and we didn't get to see the Matterhorn in full, but going to ride the Gornergrat Railway was definitely the right move for today, and we had a blast down in Zermatt. And as soon as we emerged from the tunnels on our way back to Interlaken, we realized we had made the right decision in going south because it was hazy and rainy and cold here back in Interlaken. So we avoided some of the bad weather, and hopefully tomorrow we'll see the sun again. We had thunderstorms all night here in Interlaken, and it is still raining. So we decided today we will forego the mountains and make up on our lost trip to Bern. We made it to Bern, and it's turned out to be a beautiful day here. We're glad we made a trip to the city and had a great lunch at the Altes tram depot. And now we're going to walk through the old town a little more. After lunch, we strolled through the old town, went to go see Einstein's house, and looked at the clock tower, the cathedral, and just made our way through the old town of Bern. We got to the Bern train station and checked the timetable and realized that if we ran, we could catch a direct and quick train back here to Interlaken. And that's what we did. We've been spending the afternoon relaxing, listening to a band playing on the green, and watching the hang gliders land. A nice, relaxing end to a relaxing day. And with blue skies, tomorrow should be a good day too.